Right. Welcome to the Ruveiled podcast.
The Ruveiled podcast.
Yo, that intro goes so hard though. Yo, and of course, I'm gonna make some little adjustments to this camera here. Is that a little better? I can't tell. Maybe something like that. Okay, we'll stop messing with it. Forget it. What's up? Steve and Karen coming at you for the Ruveiled podcast, and today we have some things to talk about. I am still a little bit under the weather, so if I have to stop and blow my nose, you know, it is what it is. I guess what I ought to do now is pull up our disclaimer. January is over, guys. January is over. Just because it's the 26th, and there's still a few more days left in the month or whatever. January is over, dude. And the reason I say January is over is because it's like this. We only got a few more days left, and then it's February. February is already here. And if you think about it, March and April are already here, man. Pull up this disclaimer. You know what it is. We gotta let the internet know. The opinions and views expressed by the hosts and guests on Ruveiled Podcast are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the platform hosting the podcast, i.e. YouTube or Rumble, or any affiliated individuals or organizations or sponsors. It's for entertainment purposes only. We're just here to chat it up, create some discord. So, January's over. April's already here. Don't wait for the next month to roll around to start getting on the stuff you know you need to be getting on. I hear it all the time. Oh, I'm just waiting for the start of the new month, and then I'm on my, I'm waiting for my paycheck to come through, and then I'm ready to start taking action or whatever, or I'm ready to, make improvements in my life. You can't wait. You can't wait. January is over. January is over. We only have so many days left in this month before the new month starts. And with that, you got to take advantage and get ahead of the new month. So January is over now. If you get ahead of your new month now, then everything that you're dealing with is just going to be a whole lot easier because you're going to be ahead of the game. You're going to be ahead of the curve. So whatever is going on in your life, I am sending you well wishes, sending much love, hoping that you're all staying disciplined, hoping that you're all staying focused. I know that you guys are staying focused, and if you aren't, you need to get focused. This is about the point when, I'd say about halfway through January to about right now is the point when people start giving up. It starts getting tough. They're not seeing the results they want immediately for whatever it is that they're doing. And I'm just here to tell you that it's not going to be an overnight thing. Success isn't overnight. You're not going to get the results that you want within a month. Maybe if you work really, really hard and you put all of your time and energy towards it, you might get even more ahead. But for the most part, the month is over, you guys. You got to get ahead. You got to get ahead of your goals right now. So with that said, coming into February, gosh, here we go. It's the same old crap, you guys. It's the same old crap. I keep saying I'm not going to adjust this camera. It's the same old crap. It's the same old crap with the freaking American consumerism, and it's just, we're over it. I don't know how people are still falling for it, but it's like this. Stop falling for the ploys to take all your freaking money. And that's seriously what it is it's like corporate America for so long has been engineering these experiences and these holidays and all this crap as a means to get us into some sort of culture that doesn't really exist, as some sort of way to get us to spend more money on the industries that they create. So it's like this, you guys. Think of how much money is spent on all the candy and all the junk and all the crap that just ends up in the garbage afterwards. All your little Valentine notes and plastic and paper and all this shit that just doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess it's for you could create a vibe, with these colors and these schemes and all these things. I guess, if you're trying to get in this spirit of love, I guess that's one thing, but like, do we really need all this extra crap? That's what we should be asking ourselves. How much money and time and effort are we spending on all of this crap that is childish and doesn't really matter in the real world? It's like, I'm not trying to dog Valentine's. I'm not trying to dog love, All I'm saying is it's the same American consumerist crap, Maybe for Valentine's Day, instead of going to Walmart and buying a bunch of pink bull crap and buying a bunch of red hearts and this, that, third, and a bunch of chocolate, why don't you maybe think about doing something real with your other significant person instead of going through the same things to engineer the same experiences as everybody else while simultaneously supporting industries that don't give a crap about you, while simultaneously being under this illusion of love and happiness. Why don't you say, I shouldn't say why don't you. It's a bold suggestion. But instead of falling for all this crap like we always do, what if we decided not to spend all the extra money and not do all the extra unnecessary crap and not support these industries that just take our money and do something real. Do something real with your partner. Make them some food. Go out to a park. Go see a movie in your living room together. Like, create something to share with each other as a sign to show that you love each other. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm kind of choppy right now. My brain's still getting in gear. But this is what I'm getting at, you guys, is what I've been saying these past couple minutes is, what if we just decided we were done with all the American consumerist crap and we weren't going to spend our money on illusions, things that justify our illusions of happiness and love, and do things that actually show genuine love, like giving, like doing things for others to make their lives easier, like stuff like that, you guys. That's kind of what I'm about. What I'm trying to get to you guys is that we don't need all this extra crap in our lives. We can get by and show our people that we love them without having to, fall for the same crap, fall for the illusion. And then it's like this, too. How genuine is your love? How far are you willing to go without? And how much are you willing to do to show that your love is real and that your love is genuine and that you're not here to just fluff feathers and live under false happiness? Does that make sense? I feel like a lot of people go through that. They say that they love their other person and They do, but how much of like their love is genuine love and how much of it is just self-fulfilling ego love, if that makes any sense. Like, I know people that genuinely love their other person and they don't have to say anything about it. They would just lie straight on the train tracks and die for them, you know? And then you have the type of love where it's like they love you because of their own ego desires or their own lust being fulfilled with you or with the other person. So, like, there's a difference between showing up for someone every day and then lying on the train tracks for them so that they could live, and saying that you love someone and treating them as an object. You know, treating them as your property. Oh, I love them. I love them because they're cute and they're mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hope you guys realize what love is. Love gets very misconstrued with people, especially with the way that we use words nowadays, like love or relationship. Like a relationship, people use the word relationship and they immediately think about like a relationship between a man and a woman, like a romantic or an intimate relationship. You got to stop that. A relationship is just a connection between two people that has been established and maintained. And trust is built between those two people. This could be you and your grandma. This could be a business owner and their employee. Like, relationships are everywhere. You have all kinds of relationships, so don't get it twisted. And don't get love twisted either. You know, I could love my grandma the same way I love my boss, the same way I love the gal down the street who's the cashier, same way I love my bro or my roommate. Like, love is love. Love is exactly what I was just saying. Showing up for someone no matter what and laying down on the train tracks for them if you have to so that they could live. Taking a bullet for somebody, that's real love. Not all this cutesy, hoochie coochie bull crap that is just an illusion that's portrayed to us by society, that is perpetrated through media. You know, it's all horse crap. It's all horse crap, you guys, and you gotta see reality for what it really is, and this will broaden your perspective and help you live a more fulfilled life. You know, help you be more happy, and yeah, that's really what it is. So, January is over, you guys, and February has already come and gone. I mean, if you look at this last month just flew by. This next month is not going to be any different, and next thing you know, it's going to be March. Next thing you know, it's going to be April, and where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be giving up now and then resorting to the same crap in the next few months, or are you going to stay dedicated and keep making the changes in your life that you know that you need to make so that you can not just get along, and not just survive, but thrive, so that you can flourish in this life and not stay stuck in your same old patterns? Maybe it's not these gigantic changes that need to be made, but maybe it's the small wins and the small changes that need to be made that'll really affect bigger change in your life. So I really feel like the more we stay caught up in our ways, the more we stay caught up in these times, and the more and more difficult it is for us to get ahead. So that's why I'm giving you guys this message now. March is already here. April is already here, you guys. You got to think about the future and think about where you want to be and take action now, whatever that means to you, whether that's, you know, just cleaning your bed and keeping your house clean and working out a little bit, or eating right, or starting a business, whatever it is, you guys, like, just do it. Stop wasting your time. Speed, get it done. Go. You know? There is no time to waste. Your competitors are always going to be ahead of you. The competition is everywhere. And the only way to not blend in with the crowd is to be yourself. And that's how we stand out. Get the work done. Show that you aren't afraid of the hard work, and people will notice it. So I want you guys to get ahead of the game if you can. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Like I said, Valentine's, it's okay to show love and to show appreciation and have a special day with your significant other, but don't get wrapped up in the illusions. Don't go spending a bunch of extra money that you don't need to spend, because that's not how you really show somebody that you love them. You know? Maybe you live a certain lifestyle and that you think that's the way it is. Good. Whatever. I can't tell you what to do. I can only make these bold suggestions. And my suggestion would be, if you really want to show someone that you love them this Valentine's Day, do something special for them that doesn't involve spending money, red hearts, chocolate, and roses. Like, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. You can take them somewhere you can take your other person somewhere to see something, or have a conversation with them about something, make them a meal. I can't speak for everybody. Maybe going out of your way to spend a little bit of extra money to afford some things, to, like I said before, create a little vibe, to make that person feel special. As long as you're doing everything from a genuine place in your heart, and you're not doing things because you think this is what you have to do to show someone that you love them, because this is what society says or what everybody else is doing, like, that's all I really want to get across to you guys is, whatever you do, I hope it's not generic, and whether it is or isn't, let it come from a genuine place in your heart. Think about it, put some thought and effort into it. Don't just rush and throw things together. People appreciate when you really take the time to do things for them that are special. So, January's over, you guys. Get on it. There's no time to waste. The world is changing right now. Don't give in to the illusions of this world. Don't give in to the hate. Don't give in to the propaganda. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world. That was another point that I was thinking about last night as I was getting my stuff together for this episode and that's kind of why I'm, emphasizing the don't get caught up in the illusions and the Valentines and the holiday crap. Because it's like this. This world is changing. There's crazy crap going on right now, and there's powers that be right now that are working really hard. The infrastructure of their illusions are crumbling. People are waking up to the truth, and they're trying really, really, really hard to keep people in the illusion, to keep people dumbed down and not ready for what's coming, so that when it does come, we have no other option other than to conform. So we don't want to just end up conforming to a life that we don't want to live. You don't want to be forced to take a jab. You don't want to be forced to wear a mask. You don't want to be forced to live a certain way under a certain tyrannical jurisdiction that takes away your liberties and freedoms. Okay? So don't give in to the illusions. Don't give in to the illusions. Don't give in to all the crap going on. You got to stay aware. You got to stay focused. You got to stay in the real world, because it's changing. It's changing, and the powers that be are working really hard to maintain their power when it's all crumbling right now. And, yeah, there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of distractions in this world, from stuff like holidays to social media to, I mean, all kinds of media. You go out into the grocery store, you go to Walmart, and you're just bombarded with all kinds of imagery and media. They're always trying to convince you and sell you and get your money. And what we need to be focused on is how we can grow as people and how we can maintain our lives and maintain our prosperity and not fall into these traps of society. So, I don't know, guys. This is just my opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy? Am I just talking a bunch of smack right now, or am I kind of getting towards something? Let me know in the comments, because I feel like your guys' feedback, I don't always get them on YouTube or on Rumble, but I get like messages and I get comments when I share stuff, and I get comments on the reels and on the shorts and stuff. So I really appreciate all of the feedback. Again, this is just my opinions and views. This is all for entertainment purposes. But at the same time, we are trying to inspire and maybe provide some insights that can help people think a little bit and maybe enable them to, change their thought patterns and change the way that they move and go about their lives so that they can live a better life. And that's really all today's episode is about. It's about getting ahead of the curve, you guys. Next thing you know, spring is going to be here, and you got to be ready to play ball. You got to be ready to play ball. Like right now, I don't have many plans right now, but I know that I'm going to be having more guests. I know that I'm going to be probably doing some pods in some different environments, so getting out of the studio a little bit. I got more music coming up. Like, I'm on it now. I'm not waiting for later to start getting on the ideas that I want to get done. Like, you have to start now. You have to do what you got to do now. And then if anything, when that time comes, you're prepared, you're ready. So you can just drop your stuff. You can just do whatever it is that you got to do, and you're ready, So I hope this has been a good podcast for you guys. I hope you guys are receiving the message. I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Stephen Karen. This is the Ruveiled podcast. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it all up. January's over. Don't give in to the illusions. Stand on your ground. Get ready for the world, because it's changing. Stay in tune and get ahead of the game. Get on it, man. Yeah. Stephen Karen, Ruveiled podcast. I think that's it, you guys. I don't really got much else to say other than one love. Keep it real. Yeah. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Have a good weekend. It's Friday. It's Friday. Don't get sucked into going out and spending a bunch of money. People just got paid. Save your money. Invest in your business. Invest in yourself. Invest in your health. Invest in the family. All right, guys. Peace.